on. Right, so also the other thing that you must know about when you're doing your course is that it must be 100%, because otherwise you could get your account suspended, and we really don't want that, especially not now that we're back on reset. It's the final reset and we're going for it. So make sure that it is totally full. Okay, like we said. Now you completed it. We're going to now move on to the giving box. Now that we've done the admin work. So how do we get from ground zero to step 2? Well, first thing we need to do is we need to pay off monthly subscription of $32. And for those that are wondering why this is monthly, let me quickly explain. If you run a conventional business, you've got overheads. Well, it's the same with this business. The overheads go towards the Success Training Institute, the STI, which is in the back office, and also goes towards the company running costs. So now you've paid your monthly subscription of $32 and you've set up your cause. And you also need to make sure that you lock your Bitcoin wallet in. And the reason for this is basically once it's locked in, if anybody was to somehow get into your Up2Give, they wouldn't be able to get anything out of it because you've locked your wallet in. So next is your first contribution of 0.0025 Bitcoin. Guys, videos are available in the back office for this if you need any guidance. Also, please ask myself or your sponsor afterwards and we can show you exactly where they are. So now you've made your 0.0025 Bitcoin contribution. You need to get you off of GZ, ground zero, and onto stage 1. Okay. To do that, you need to go and invite 2 people to our evening presentations. Brandon does these most evenings, basically. Please keep an eye out in the back office in your calendar, okay, as well as in the main groups. So go out there, invite. Get your 2 people and help those get to their 2 people. Please note that if you get free directs, then your monthly membership will be free. This starts next month, 15th of July. Okay, so now let's move on to when we receive some contributions. Right. Well, once you've got your 2 people, let me go back to this slide here. Once you've got your 2 people signed up and they have paid their monthly subscription of $32 and they have created their cause, locked in their wallet and paid the first contribution of 0.0025 Bitcoin, then you can move forward. To receive your first contributions, all you need to do is get off ground zero. Oh, hang on a minute. We've just done that by sponsoring 2 people. Woohoo! Congratulations. Let's move on to step 2. Once you have received your first contributions from step 1, do you notice that I've changed my language there from stage to step? There are several steps to each stage. Okay, and as it shows you here in your ground zero is ground zero. That's the only part of that. Ground zero, then you go straight into step 1. Okay, of stage 1. There are 3 steps to stage 1 before we get to stage 2. So just going to go back a bit and we're just going to go through that slightly again so that you get it. So to receive your first contributions, all you need to do is get off ground zero. Okay, you've done that by introducing your first 2 people. Once you've received your first contributions from step 1, in stage 1, we move to the next step, which is step 2. So step 2, here we come. Now you have sent your contributions to step 2, okay? We wait for the global line to catch up. So what is the global line, I hear you ask? So let's have a look at the global line. Okay, here we go, here's the global line. We have built this system differently to any other. It's totally unique. We are not an MLM business. we have a global community line, one straight line, no matrix, no unilevel, no binary. So all we need to do is wait for that to get filled. To receive all your contributions in each stage, all you need to do is to help your 2 people get their 2 people. That's it. Then the global line will do the rest. Now, these are people that have joined in after you have on the system. Okay, so they've joined the system after you have. Let me tell you, this won't take long at all. I've been doing this since November, and I can safely say that at this stage it will go really quickly. However, please note that it does not mean that you will automatically receive contributions. So what do I mean by that? Well, the system has been set up with an algorithm, and it works it out fairly. So please be patient and let the system do its thing. So now you have got your global community line filled and you're ready to move forward to step 2. Once you have received your step 1 contributions, you can move forward to step 2. So now you are required to contribute to step 2. Then do the same for step 3 and 4. Boom. Stage 1 is now complete. Now you are on stage 2. The system will take over. Woohoo! This is so powerful, guys. Can you now see how powerful this is? This system is now on autopilot. Boom. Now we get to help our team to get to that through those steps. The autopilot has not been switched on yet, guys. We are waiting for corporate to give us the go-ahead so that it can be switched on. So at the moment, we are still manual. Right, so when we are sending our contributions forward, please make sure that you scroll down past the small sections and click on the big button that says Bitcoin Pay Now. Do not, and I'm going to repeat this, do not click on the blue bit, okay? Because that is somebody's actual cause, and you will lose those funds. You need to make sure that you click on the big button at the bottom that says Bitcoin Pay Now. Okay, let me dive deeper into the stages one more time before we move on. So we have 6 stages and 64 steps, and we work in cycles. There is no reset anymore. Woohoo! No reset anymore. So what do I mean by that? We go from stage 1 to stage 6, and then we start again. However, at that point, we would have over 15 Bitcoin in our wallets. That's roughly $150,000. That's if Bitcoin was at 10K today. Amazing. This is achievable in a month, but heck, I'd be happy with that in 1 year, wouldn't you? Let's face it, guys, I'd be happy with it within 2 years, really. That'd be $75,000 a year. So that's a lot of money. So now you can see how extremely powerful this really is. And we don't stop there. We don't stop there. From the 15th of July, you are allowed up to 4 accounts, which means that you can do one of 2 things, depending on your team leaders, because each team does it differently. We are going to continue doing 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, and we are going to grow deep. Because what we know is that when you build deep, you build foundations, you build wealth. When you build wide, you're just cashing in, literally. Okay? So we are building deep, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. That's our preference of our team. Okay? You can go 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 if you like. It's totally up to you on how you do it. Right. So listen up. Before this is how our group will do it. Okay, so I've gone through that bit now. So let's go out there. Let's help, support, train and mentor, because we've got our 2 now, which means that we can help our other 2. Guys, so all we have to do is change our mindsets from I can't to I can, from I won't to I will. Also, say to yourself every single morning in the mirror, every day in every way, my team gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now go out there and introduce 2 people, because fast cash is wide, wealth is deep. So we build 2 by 2 by 2. Invite, invite, invite to the evening presentations. Listen, learn, copy, and repeat. That's it, guys. 3 simple steps. So let's now move on to Facebook and see what we do in there. Okay. So Facebook, remember, your profile is a shop window. Your profile wall are very important. 90% of success comes from social media. When you first go in, okay, onto somebody's profile, check it, make sure it's real. Okay, and make sure that you want to work with these people. Check their profile to see if it's fake. You can tell by how long they've been on Facebook, how many friends they have, what groups they're in. If they're putting out positive or negative posts. If they're posting negative posts, don't bother, okay? For more tips, see me afterwards. I can send you a big long list. There's some seriously good tips. Add at least 5 people every day to your Facebook, because Facebook allows you to have 5,000 friends. But be careful, do not add more than 5. Trust me, seriously. I did it and I wasn't allowed to talk to people for over a month. So be careful and check regularly in your back office. Go and check to see who has accepted your Facebook friendships. And if you've got a load in there that haven't accepted, delete them, because Facebook will penalise you. And remember, be consistent in posting every day. Be positive, be authentic, be vulnerable, be humorous, be insightful. Don't always share quotes. Share your insights on that quote or topic. Don't always share about your business insights. Share your life and who you are. Mix it up and be authentic. Always engage in other people's posts. Join various groups where you have interest so that you can get to know new people. Lastly, for Up2Give, we need to make sure that we do not give any monetary figures unless you use the following words. Could receive da-di-da-di-da, or up to da-di-da-di-da. Never give exact amounts, as there are no guarantees. Remember, you receive contributions, not earnings or investments. Here is an example of a post that is okay to use. There, as you can see from this post, okay, it mentions about the initial outlay, and that's it. We also got some great marketing materials in the back office. If you go into resources, flick down to media marketing, you'll see lots of different pictures that you can use in your marketing on Facebook. So let's move on to Messenger. So you have them in your inbox. You spoke to them, you've got them in your inbox. Boom, you're nearly there. When you first reach out, these are the key points to remember. Never ever send your link or any link straight away. Start getting to know them. Ask them about themselves, as everyone loves to talk about themselves. Once you have had a good chat, then ask them if they have heard of Up2Give. Send them the 2-minute video, then the 16-minute presentation if they are happy with the first one. If they say they have no money, try and use the feel, felt, found method. You need to relate with them, guys. So this is how we say it. We go, I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found is. This method has been around for years. I've used it since the late 80s, and I'm still using it today. Change the wording to how you feel comfortable, but always use those 3 words: feel, felt, found. Now you have their attention. Tell them that your team, a sponsor, would be better at explaining it than you would. Then ask them, would you prefer a phone call or messenger? What would suit you best? Guys, do you see what we just did there? We just gave them a choice, but there was no option for them to say no. They only had a choice of messenger or chat. So once you've got a free way to chat, we can help you get them to the next Zoom. If you are talking to them during the day and it's within an hour before a main presentation, then scrap all of that and just get them to jump straight onto the presentation. If you're confident enough, use voice notes. Excuse me, I just need a drink. They are much more powerful than written words. But make sure that you are clear and accurate. Remember, if you have an accent, other cultures might not understand you, so speak slowly. Also remember, we don't have downlines or uplines. We have people below us and they sponsor above us. Just think about this. There are over 33 million people in America who have just lost their jobs and tens of millions elsewhere globally. It's beyond painful, guys. But at the same time, it's a colossal opportunity for us network marketers. When the economy slows down and job security disappears, people start exploring other avenues. And when it's a desperate situation like it is now, then they become more open to new ways of creating money. So if you continue to build your business and prospect, and don't let yourself get emotionally or mentally taken down by the current situation, you will find people interested in what you're offering. But don't imagine that it will be easy, and don't imagine that they will follow you straight away. Some people will watch you for ages, months even, before they take any action at all. This business is about people. That's what we do. We get to know people, okay? And we're helping people by giving forward. That's it, guys. Before we go on to the summary, let's have a quick look at some maths. Okay, let me just have a quick drink. Dry throat today. I've just been rushing around today because I needed to get a mask because I've got to go to the doctors at some point. So that's going to be entertaining. Right, so we've got our numbers here. So if you invite just one person to the Zoom 3 times a week, okay, you'll have 3 people in 1 week come to the Zooms. This is for the training, guys. But this also is for the presentations as well, okay? So just think of it. We can look at bigger numbers in a minute. So this is for the training. So 3 people, because I do this 3 times a week. So then, okay, they invite the following week 1 person. So then week 2, you've got 9 people on that Zoom. And then week 3, you've got 27. But if you get both of your directs to invite, you're going to have 6, 18, 54. Can you see how quickly that can grow? And then if we can repeat that from here, from this training, onto the presentations and vice versa, it's going to grow bigger. And I can guarantee at some point, one of you that are listening now will be doing what I'm doing now, because this is going to go viral. Okay. So let's do a summary of what we've learned so far. So the Up2Give summary. We've paid our $32, okay, our monthly subscription, a monthly membership. We set up our course and we've made sure that it is 100% processed. Sorry, it's just raining and I'm in the conservatory. We've set up your BTC wallet and you've locked it in. You've completed your personal information and you've paid your first contribution of 0.0025 Bitcoin. Now go out and invite to the presentations. Okay, hold on. I've got a bit of a storm over my head at the moment. Right, I'm just going to move, guys, because it's rather loud. Okay, so where were we? So we've invited. We've got our 2 people signed up. Boom. We now help, support, and mentor. Okay, sorry about this, guys. It's bucketing down in my conservatory and making way too much noise, so I can't hear a thing. All right, okay, so I'm just grabbing my notes. Right, so now we move on to the Facebook summary. So we check our Facebook profile as a shop window. We've added at least 5 people a day. Remember to be consistent. Never give monetary guarantees. Never send a link in your first few sentences. Use the feel, felt, found method. Create three-way chats with your sponsor, okay, or anyone within your group that's happy to do so. Use voice notes if you're comfortable. Okay. So lastly, what is your why? Why are you doing this? Sit and work out what your why is. Create a list. Have at least 5 whys. These are my whys. I'd love to travel again when we're allowed, of course. I'd like a bigger house or a new house. I'm going to give to charity. I've got several charities because I'm a part of a church, and we support many, many different charities. I'd like a new car, and I really would like to pay off those debts. So that's it, guys. Now I've talked enough. Let's open up for any questions. Please note that if I cannot answer any of your questions, I will take them away to corporate to answer them. So raise your hand so that I can unmute you. Thanks for listening. Right, I'm just going to unmute you all. Okay, you're unmuted. Is there any questions at all? I'm just going into the chat. What was in there?
I'd just like to say thank you, Liz.
No problem. Who am I speaking to?
It's Shobha.
Hi, Shobha. Nice to meet you. So have you got any questions now?
Not really. I'm useless at Facebook. I avoid it like the plague. So I don't know. I'm so what's the word? I just don't feel comfortable with Facebook.
Okay, I get that. I mean, when we come out of this lockdown, we've got a lady in our team that is an amazing networker. She's an amazing network marketer, and I'm sure that she'd give you any tips or face-to-face, which I'm going to need because I've not done much face-to-face marketing myself. So we're all on the same learning curve. We're all learning new skills. When I first started this, somebody's just drawn on the screen. When I first started this, I wasn't very good at Facebook either. So I learned from my mentors and my sponsors, okay, and I just watched them. Hello? I think a child's got somebody's phone and they're writing on the screens. I think, so I would suggest whoever your main sponsor is, go back to them and make sure that you're connected with them on Facebook, watch them and learn from them. And actually, it doesn't hurt to actually copy what they write, because that's what we were all doing when we first started. And after a while, then you'll find that you like to use your own phrases. We try not to put in links, or don't put in links at all, actually, because Facebook doesn't like that anymore. The algorithms will pick it up. They don't want you to leave their page, so therefore they don't like links at all. So if you're going to put any links in at all, you put them at the bottom in the comments. Don't put them in the actual main feed. What else can I say about Facebook? Yeah, just be consistent. I mean, I started today. I'm going to do a 5-day campaign, 3 times a day. I'm using just 2 groups, and then my main feed. So I'm putting the same thing on all 3 areas. I'm doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning, depending on where you are. I'm doing it at 1:30 in the afternoon, depending on where you are, and then 7:30 in the evening, depending on where you are. So I'm doing it 3 times a day. Okay, 3 different feeds in 3 different platforms, so that just get out there, get known. Yeah, and that's really it. That's really it at the moment. Really, just watch your sponsors and see what they do.
Yeah, we've got people in our team who are very good at Facebook.
Yeah, so that's the people you need to watch. Yeah, you need to watch and copy them.
I think they've given up on me.
People don't mind you copying them. You can take the pictures and everything. As long as you actually say, do you mind if I nick it? Which is what I do. I'm putting Nicky in, and then I take the picture or whatever. A lot of these pictures, apart from some that you can see that I've made myself, like that one I've made myself.
This one, that's really good.
The travel one, this one here, yeah.
Right. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
But I got that idea off of someone else. So we're always learning off of other people.
Yeah.
Okay? So I got the idea off of someone else, and I just went and created that myself.
Very good.
Somebody else's, as you can see, because it's got a name on it, and most of them are. So there's nothing wrong with taking other people's things, because at a later date, when you're more confident in going and doing your own stuff, then you can. Yeah.
Can I just jump in here for a second, please?
Yes, sir.
I'm Erin from North Wales. Just to say that Shobha is being very humble. She's a fantastic. We've got a lovely group going, and Shobha's keeping us all, herding us like sheepdog. She's doing a fantastic job. So,
bless.
I won't blow her own trumpet, so I want to blow it for her.
Don't.
That's lovely.
We've got a good team. Yeah, we've got a very good team. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And I guess you're all excited about the reset, because I certainly am.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very much so.
Liz, I missed the first part when you said on step 1.
Okay.
Someone just sent me a message and needed an urgent reply, so I missed that. So what happens today?
Right. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to.
Sorry about that.
No, you're right. Because we more practice, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so,
what happened?
When I first started this, I'd never done anything like this in my life. That's why sometimes you might hear it's a little bit choppy, because I'm still learning.
You've done a good job.
Okay, so let me find my notes. So stage 1. Okay, so I'm not going to use my notes. I'm just going to look straight at this. So we're in ground 0 at the moment.
Yeah.
If you've got your 2 people signed up, this evening, I believe step 1 opens. Okay. Which is our next step. It will. I mean, I've not seen it myself yet. Obviously, none of us have. So it's all new to us, because it's changed from stages to steps. So each stage now has several steps within it.
Yeah.
Okay. So stage 1 has got the 3 steps: steps 1, 2, and 3, and then step 4 is in stage 2. If you look on the left-hand side. Okay, and then that's got several right up to stage 3.
Yeah. Do you know how much we would be paying to get to step 1, or is there nothing to pay?
I think to get to step 1, you'll be contributing what it says here, 0.
That's what I meant, contribute. Sorry.
Yeah. So what would happen is you've done your 0.0025. I believe I'm guessing this evening.
Yeah.
We'll probably start receiving contributions.
Yeah.
Because they'll need to, otherwise none of us can move to step 1, which opens today.
You don't know how much we have to contribute?
Yes, you contribute. It says here, look, if you look at this, stage 1 stroke step 2, contribution is 0.005.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're doing is you're going to receive that in 2 little pieces at some point
right,
today.
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you keep that in your wallet and you send it straight back out again
Right.
to get your stage 1 done.
I'm in my back office at the minute, and according to this, it says step 1 opens in 3 hours, 24 minutes, 10 seconds.
Right.
So that would bring us up to what time? Between 6 and 7?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, it will be. Yes, in England, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Great Britain, sorry, I should say, shouldn't I? Because we've got a Welsh
Oh, I'm
person.
so sorry to anybody from anywhere else.
But it's the same time.
I am so
okay.
sorry. I've got to go, Liz, but are we more or less finished?
Yeah,
Because
basically, yeah, that's it, yeah.
I'd
Yeah, just
like
talk.
to thank you very much for your training. It's been brilliant.
No
Oh,
problem.
and
I'm going to be
sent you
doing
a
it 3
request
times a
on-
week, so,
Okay.
and like I
I've just
say, other
sent
people
you
then
a
can
request.
take it to their teams at a later date.
I've sent you a friend request on Facebook because I see we've quite a lot of friends in common, and it's good to hook up. So I hope you don't mind.
No, that's fine, yeah. I'll accept it. No problem.
Okay, thank you. Well,
Okay.
listen, thanks once again, and bye, everybody. See you at the
Bye.
read.
Yes. See you
Bye.
later. So has anybody
Bye.
else got any questions? Erin, have you got any more questions?
Oh, I think she's gone.
Shobo, have you got any more questions? Hello?
Hi, it's Mary Leah. I'd just
Hello?
like to say a big, big, big thank you to Shoba.
Oh no,
Really.
please.
Really, no, really. Weren't for I'll be totally lost.
Shush.
Sounds
It
like
was great,
Shoba's going to
great
be a
help.
bit of a leader.
Yes, that's why she's the leader.
Oh no.
Shoba's
You
going
only
to be
do
the
what
next
you can
person
do.
doing this training, I believe.
No, good Lord, no. I have enough on my plate already.
We like to keep you filled up.
I know. Yeah. We've got a very good team. Yeah.
No, that is good. It's really nice to hear that when you've got really strong teams, it's really good.
We've been working well, and we've done the same thing, 2 by 2 by 2.
Yeah, it's you've got to I mean, I'm in with Lisa, and she's an amazing networker and has been for years.
Right.
And she said if I follow her, then I will never have to go back on a building site again. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just copying what she does,
Okay.
and I'm right up her pipe. Just copying exactly what she does, really. And and we're working as a team. I think there's 4 of us that are a group that work closely in a close-knit group.
Oh, that's good.
But we've still got the 2 teams within that. So I've still got my own team, and then Paul, who's our other director, has got his team. But we come together and we work together as one large team.
Very good. Yeah.
Support each other, and just growing with each other,
Yeah. Good. Very good. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Did you go to London to meet Andreas when he came?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No.
In January.
That's right. That was January. I think I was working because it was going to be on if I remember rightly, I think it was going to be on a Saturday, and he came over on a
Thursday,
Friday or something. Yeah, and I had to work, so I couldn't I couldn't go up there. So, and also it was the start of all the COVID. So
just after that, much after that, isn't it? March, COVID
was it
started.
after? Yeah. So there was no way I was going to go on the trains.
No.
So
Yeah.
so yeah.
So it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice of you to share your knowledge. Thank you.
Oh, no worries at all. No worries at all. That's what it's all about. If we can get Up2Give viral, doesn't matter whose team you're in. We'll all win, basically.
Can I be cheeky? Can I be cheeky and ask you to put your little text that you give out to people? That's another thing I didn't get. I meant to take a picture of it. The little words. I know. What's that? The word you said? If I could show you something you had written, a little.
Let's have a look.
A slip which you give out to people, I presume, or
I've got some tips I can send you. So yeah, if you message me with your
not on Facebook.
Okay,
Telegram.
I'll send it to Shoba.
Yeah, please.
Have you not got Messenger?
I do, but I hardly ever go into Facebook to get into Messenger and things like that.
Okay, so what do you use? Do you use Telegram?
Only Skype. Only
Crikey,
Skype.
I
I'm
don't
so
even-
comfortable with Skype.
I don't use Skype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll tell you what. I'll get it from Erin. Bless her. I'm sure she'll share.
Okay. So how did you know about today then?
It comes on WhatsApp.
Right, because I did it in the Pioneers group. Okay.
Yeah.
Find me on WhatsApp then.
Okay. Sorry. What did you say?
Find me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can send it through there.
Oh, bless. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no worries.
appreciate that. Thank you
That's
so
right.
much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Merrily?
Yeah, so this ends at where step 35 only goes up to there.
No, it goes up step 64. Look, stage 6.
Yeah, what happens there with that 64 when once you've reached there? What happens?
You go back to stage 2 and you start again. That is
Okay,
the
so how
beauty
much
of it.
you have to give
That
back to the
that
company?
is the power of it. It's now a cycle. Okay. It's a never-ending cycle. As long as your people come with you, 2 by 2 by 2.
You have to build a new team.
You don't have to. You can take the same team with you.
No, I heard that you have to bring a brand new team with you.
No, you don't have to. So what you're doing is, because you are re-signing up yourself. Yeah, because at that point, in July the 15th, we are allowed another account of our own. Okay, so basically, if your team are allowed an account of their own, you could do another structure with that same team
with
behind
the same
you.
team?
You can change the way that you do it, and then bring more people in. Because what will happen automatically is when people start seeing your Facebook posts that you've now got 1 Bitcoin in your wallet, you're going to get lots of new people anyway.
I think when we get Ooh La La, that'll be a game changer anyway.
I think Ooh La La will be a game changer. I'm not quite sure how, but I've been hearing lots of good stuff that it will be a game changer.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, you've got your money to show people straight away. I mean, everything is about show me your money. Yes. Everyone wants to say, show me the money. I mean, everyone's burnt. Yes. So the first thing they want to know, show me the money. We don't want to know how much your upline is earning. How much are you making? Show me the money.
Yeah, that's very true, yeah.
So that will be, and I can't tell you, I can't wait to go to the shops and use my Ooh La La and say, Ooh La La. And they would look at me thinking, what the heck? And I'll show them my Ooh La La and say, it's this. That'll start the conversation.
I'm paying with my groceries with Bitcoin.
Yeah, pay with Ooh La La. Pay with Ooh La La. And then every time you pay, you say Ooh La La. And then they look at you thinking, is she mad? Then you show the phone and say, it's Ooh La La.
Yeah.
You know, so that'll start a conversation by itself.
It will. Yeah, and it'll be good.
I can't wait. That is going to be so good.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Okay. So, anybody else got any more questions?
No, I don't. Thank you so much. It was lovely chatting with you, Liz.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Where do you live? Which part of the UK?
Oh, I'm in Amesbury, Stonehenge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you'll be seeing us on TV tonight, I think.
What's up? Oh, today's the 21st.
Do you remember do you know about the Novichok incident?
No.
In Salisbury?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
yes.
we're in Amesbury, which is a small town next to Salisbury.
Yeah.
And we got caught up with it, and it was our church that got closed.
Oh, right, yes.
So I don't know whether it's the last program's on tonight. So
we'll be recording it.
You'll start seeing a bit of Amesbury.
Yeah,
you won't see my house, but
I've been to Amesbury. That's where the stones are.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I went to Stonehenge.
Yeah.
In November with my sister, and we went to Amesbury.
Yeah, that's where we are. So
all right.
So if you go into my cause, you'll see I say about it in there that that our church was one that got caught up in the Novichok incident back in 2018, and that's my cause. I want to help the community, because they do so much for our community.
All right.
I mean, with this lockdown, some of our church people are helping each other, getting their medications,
Isn't that wonderful?
getting their food, and everybody's just so clubbing together. It's brilliant.
Do you know something? I hope you don't mind me saying this, but when the Brexit started, it created a lot of anti-racial feelings. But with this lockdown, it has taken that away. Everyone's realized that we are all in it together. And when you look at all the nurses and the doctors and everyone helping, people have got over their, that racial bias, and they've all come back, and people are so polite and nice to each other. It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
The one of the side effects of COVID is it's brought people together.
That's very
brought
true.
out the best thing, the best feelings in people. They're more helpful and more courteous and so nice to each other.
Yeah, that is very true, actually.
I think it's made people feel vulnerable. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah. No, you're very much right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No
Nice
problem.
chatting with you. You take care.
Yeah, and you. I'm closing down now. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.